Alright guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy 2. We're here. We're actively yeah, we're here. I don't know, it's been so long since I played. It's actually been a long time since I played Final Fantasy 2. So I gotta try to remember what's going on. I think I recall a cyclone. That's kind of what I remember. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna be honest, I cheated and I feel really terrible about it. Because I forgot where we were. So I looked it up, looked up a guide of everything that's going on, and essentially trying to figure out where I was. And I think I read too far ahead. Because I found out apparently there's a way I can get some items that I might not have gotten previously. So I'm gonna look for that. Apparently we talked to Paul, and we tell him about the cyclone. Then he's gonna be super impressed with us. He's like, "Wow, you want these items?" So we're apparently gonna go do that. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I do like that they have these kind of small kind of side things, that you can do. I think that's really rewarding, because any sort of benefit for going off the beaten path, I think, is always great. I love seeing that. I'm a huge fan of that. But yeah, we are gonna actually have to be pretty cautious with how we play this this episode, I guess, of this playthrough. My city actually right now, my city wide, is having some power issues, so I'm gonna have to make sure not to do a hard save, because if I lose power and lose the recording, then we'll have to we won't have that recording anymore. We won't have the information of what we did, and we're gonna have already saved ahead, and we're gonna mess everything up. So I'm gonna try to memo save as much as I can. No absolutely permanent saves. But yeah, I'm running Holy. I know this is such a long endeavor with Holy and stuff, but I really do think it pays off. I think upping our magic ability is what has gotten us so far and so strong. I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely valuable. Alright. So we got the rhinos. So many rhinos. Dude, they're so difficult to take down. They're just really resilient, to say the least. I always forget Gareth doesn't have magic, so I'm always jumping into the magic menu expecting to give him something. Not today. Not today. I think this is what makes the videos so long, though, in terms of the progress we make. Because a lot of these fights, they're really dragged out, because we've had, 3 or 4 turn rotations just in one random fight, and it happens pretty consistently, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that more, but we are going to obviously continue to try and, level ourselves up and make it so that because we're stronger, those fights don't last nearly as long. I mean, you saw a little bit of it there with our magic increasing for Furion. So stuff like that, that is good to see. That is a benefit, and we always welcome that. Okay, well, he is super dead. He's just cut up. Gareth is so strong. I don't know if it's Gareth is so strong or everyone else is casting Holy, so everyone else is so not doing things that are good, My English broke a little bit there. It was okay. I haven't commentated in a long time. I'm actually in the middle of this secret sub-series I've got going on where we play random Blitzball games for Dark Matter, because I need to do that for another series I'm doing. So I've been doing these Blitzball videos with no commentary, and I've done 70 of them so far, and it's a lot of Blitzball for sure. So I have not commentated as nearly as much as I previously was. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. We should probably heal up and then rest with the cottage if we can. Okay, I was gonna say we better have cottages. I don't know how I completely missed the fact that we did. But yeah, perfect. Cottage is a good idea just because, you know, low on MP. We're working on our MP right now. We've got to be able to cast magic. It's just a critical aspect. I still don't know how I feel about like the individual magic levels. Like for the spells. Like I don't know. It just feels like it's such a big investment to level up specific spells. Like to get everything at the max level seems like it'd be impossible. Like you would have to be in so many random battles. It would be insane. So I think I don't know how I feel about like the leveling up the specific spells. Or I guess maybe I should clarify. Like I think there should be like maybe an alternate way. I'm not sure. It seems like. So here's the thing. It seems like I've been casting Cure for the entire game, right? And I still don't have max level Cure. So like to have to do this with every single ability is just, you know, it is a huge investment of time. Having to cast Berserk like 74 times, you know, to get like one level up, it just seems, yeah. I think if people are frustrated with Final Fantasy II's leveling system and that is specifically what they don't like, I do understand that argument. I know some people, I'm trying to recall, because I think Final Fantasy II's leveling system, at least in my feed on Reddit, has come up like quite a bit. So where people talk about it, you know, more than a little bit. So one person was bringing up that it was really easy to break, and that was what they didn't like about it. Which I understand that argument. Like it's super easy to break this leveling system because you just have to attack your own party members, and then you just like cheese the system to be like level 1 billion. Which at that point it's kind of like there's a certain personal responsibility because like you could probably break the majority of leveling systems in games, like in terms of like doing things the developers did not intend you to do but are possible, and then some are just outright like broken. Like I remember Fallout New Vegas had a glitch where you could do a speech option and pass it, and then the speech option wouldn't disappear from the dialogue box. So you could just continuously use that speech option over and over and over and get infinite experience. So like stuff like that is clearly a break. Like it's not, you know, like, oh, that's an interesting way to level up. That is just not intended. But yeah, no, there's actually another comment on the thread I'm thinking of. Someone had said like they'd like a remake of Final Fantasy II because I think they could make the leveling system a lot better. Which I would be down for that. I don't hate this kind of leveling system. I've heard that the Saga series, I think, does the same leveling as Final Fantasy II, which I think is interesting. Now, I don't hate this leveling system, but there are certain aspects of it that I don't think are done that well. And I'm about to get like some real hate for saying this, but someone had commented on that same thread, and they had said Final Fantasy X had the perfect leveling system. And I was like, I don't know about that. I love Final Fantasy X. If you guys look at how many videos I have on Final Fantasy X, you know, thousands. Like, I really like it. But I think there are still flaws in that system. I don't think it's perfect. I think it's good. I don't think it's perfect. I think the fact that everyone becomes cookie cutters of each other at the end, minus overdrives, is a little bit, you know, kind of lame. You know, like that's kind of like not really ideal. You know, I would argue that Waka is the strongest party member of all time because of his overdrives, and because of how the system works. Him or Tidus, you know, and then most worthless Kamari, maybe, in terms of overdrives. I don't know. He had blue magic, but it never made sense. Like his abilities just didn't really like. I always wanted to do something else besides that. I'm gonna stop talking about this. I realize I'm talking about I'm essentially talking about a Final Fantasy X playthrough during a Final Fantasy II one. I'll cut that out. It looks like we got Maria HP increased. Let's see where else we gotta go. We gotta just go to Plume. I think we already kind of took this route, essentially. So we've gone to all the towns. We've seen the cyclone damage. I think this is old news. And we gotta go back to Finn, I believe. I do think it's going well, though. We're killing it. I do think we're over leveled. Like, I haven't watched any Let's Plays yet, but I feel like if I do, like, I'm gonna see, like, their HP at, like, 1,000, and I'm at 4,000 for, you know, like, stuff like that, where it's just like, dude, why are you so strong? Like, why, like, you know, why did you level up as much as you did? So I think that might be a thing. It's not a bad thing, though. I'm definitely kind of like an over-leveler. I think in this game, though, it's been interesting because I don't think I've necessarily done a ton of grinding for levels. I think it's just happened that this is how it's played out. And I think the biggest thing about this is my partial clearing of dungeons. I think that adds to it a lot. So, like, since I'm only partially clearing a dungeon and then leaving, and then clearing it over, like exploring every single, like, door and everything, and even if it's a trap, I'm going through everything. I'm going through the dungeon a lot more than other people would, because other people might just be like, you know, I'm just gonna go for, like, the requirement. Like, I'm not gonna go down this hallway that appears to be empty, and, you know, oh surprise, it is empty. Because I think the Mysidian Tower, we went up that quite a bit, right? Because we had to go up to a certain portion of it, leave, go to a certain portion, leave. It's stuff like that where you just leave continuously that adds to the amount of power you have in the game. I guess at least HP wise though as well, we are having quite a bit more fights that are dragged out, so we get lower and lower HP. So that helps. Like, if we were just slashing through things, I think we would be in a much different scenario. Holy five. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how I'm going to get this video published. I mentioned the power issues we're having. I also don't have internet right now. Yeah, we'll see. Could probably use a little bit of mobile data for that. No, it's been crazy though. Now this is like turned into a vlog. But yeah, I went outside and just power lines down everywhere. It's crazy. We had an ice storm and then the entire city got battered by just trees. It was crazy. So it's been a wild few days. I did record like 35 videos of that Blitzball stuff though. The slow grind, because I mean, like, what, you know, I have power, no internet, and I can't go anywhere. So like, what are you gonna do, right? So we're going to have to cast Holy individually on these guys if we get the opportunity. It should do a lot more damage than the mass Holy and Ultimas. Just because, like, the difference, it's like 30 per monster, and then, you know, individual Holy does like 150, I think, normally, and Ultima 200. I think that's correct. Let's see if I'm correct. I was right on Ultima doing around 200. It should be around 150. Okay, cool. So we know our numbers. We know how much damage we're going to do. I don't think this is going to kill that guy, though. Just because, you know, we'll probably need at least 2 more hits, I think. Or 1. It could be 1. If Gareth hits him, it's 1. Not really sure yet. Oh, that was pretty weak. But it still worked. I'll take that. Maria's MP increase, Spirit, Endurance, Ultima. Nice, nice, nice. Got Gus's Ultima increased. See, like I said, this is such a long process. Alright, down to Altair. We're making it, man. We're making it. I think Altair is also busted up, right? I think I'm correct within that. Yeah. I think pretty much everything is busted up with the exception of Finn. The Emperor's got his, you know, storm powers. Became an X-Man and everything. Alright. So I think we have to enter the cyclone. But let's heal up and everything. As always, cure from the menu first to increase the cure level. I know it makes it cost more MP, but I think it's still worth it. If I enter that cyclone, can I even leave? It feels like no, but I could be wrong about that as well. Alright, we're gonna look for Paul's house here. Or is it Pavel? Yes, I call him Paul. Oh, please, now you're going inside that thing, I tell ya. Well, maybe I can help you. I'll give you my treasure. Search the wall next to the bed. So this is what they had said. Dude, I was literally calling him Paul for like the longest time. Obtained ruby plate. Oh, I'm dumb. I can't. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I really, really hope that this doesn't lock behind me when I leave this building. See, I gotta sell a lot of things too. This seems like a good spot to sell all my things. Don't care about Doom. See, I feel like a lot of this magic is stuff I just don't know what to do anything with. Like, I don't know what to do with Aura Scroll. Like, what does Aura even do? I don't know. I'm sure there's like some value that I'm just missing. But personally, I just don't see the... I haven't seen the value quite yet. So that should be good enough. And let's go back to Pavel's house. / Paul. I was really confused because they said it said Paul, I think, and I was like, I don't know who that is, but I guess I really didn't play this game well because I don't know I don't know who I met. So we got an elixir, a gold hairpin, silver plate, blood sword. Blood sword. Alright. So we're gonna try out this blood sword. At this point I'm just full on cheating. Because the guide said the blood sword was good. And I'm like, I don't know, it looks pretty worthless, but let's see. See that now we're going through the let's play of like what it's like when you have a guide, right? What about the ruby plate? This looks worthless. Is any of this worth anything? I'm so confused. Agility, probably good. I don't know, it seems like it has like almost secret properties, if that makes sense. Like things that it does that I just don't understand. Let's give our weapons a spin real quick. he strikes first. Okay. I'll accept that. Ace of 6. Oh gosh, they're all zooming. Only one of them missed. Wow. How dead am I? That's the real question, right? I don't think these guys can kill me, actually. Maybe with Doom they can. I don't know, like if I get any actions, I think I'm fine. But like they're doing like 6 damage. The magic's the real worry. Oh no, we got Muddle. That's not good. That is very much not good, actually. Okay, well, at least Gareth is leveling up his HP, right? He's helping. Sort of. Okay, well, Gareth is super dead. Oh, that wasn't very good. That was like 30 HP. What was the point of that? I want to see some actual value out of the sword, guys. Come on. I should also revive Gareth just so he, you know, gets some value out of this fight. I think that makes sense. Zoom in again, man. Good for them. Again, 8. Is it because of this? Oh, it's because I'm dumb. It's because he's attacking twice with 2 different weapons. That's why it's so low. I don't know. This Bloodsword stuff doesn't seem very valuable. I mean, it's not terrible because, like, I still get HP, but yeah. I know I didn't revive Gareth. I should have, but it is what it is. We're just dumb. We're not stealing any items. Well, I guess we're not stealing. They attacked us, but we're not taking any of their items. So we gotta revive this dude. Nice. Yeah, life is like the one thing that doesn't like increase over time as much because we rarely use it. Yeah, we're gonna use the end real quick, and I'm actually gonna end the video here. I know it's a very short one, but when we come back, we're gonna go take a look at that cyclone business and see what's going on, see what's happening. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.